Welcome to AntMyERP. In this video, we will learn how to create a vendor on AntMyERP and how to add a vendor contact. To create a vendor, we have to go to the Purchase module on the left-hand side and click on Vendor. All the vendors that are created can be seen here. There are so many types of vendors. If you want to create a new vendor, you can click on the plus sign on the right-hand side. Once you click on the plus sign, the vendor form opens. Here, you can enter the name of the vendor company. If you enter the name of any company, if the name of the company is already in the system, then it will be visible. Once I enter the name of the vendor, the name of the vendor will automatically start getting captured on the display. Type of contact, from which source we have got this vendor. What is the business house of this vendor? We can select that or we can click on the plus sign. Type of company, what is the type of this vendor? We can enter the address of the vendor. We can enter the PIN code. We can enter the email address of the vendor, its mobile number. If you want to enter its extra mobile number, then you can capture it. All red mark fields are mandatory. I can enter the email address. I can enter the contact details 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, the contact person of the vendor. I have entered the name of the person of that vendor. Here, I have selected male and female. Its designation, department, email ID, which was entered above has been captured. If this person has any other email ID, then we can enter that. We can also enter the contact details. We can enter the escalation level. To which level of the person we are coordinating with. Here, there is multiple escalation level. So as per the contact, we can keep adding the escalation level system. If we are coordinating with that vendor tomorrow. If we want to escalate any matter. So we can talk to the employee at its highest level. Which industry this vendor deals in. What is the sub-industry, we can select that. Supplier will come in this category because this is our vendor. Vendor type, what type of vendor is this? There is one vendor with whom we purchase material. There is another vendor with whom we make a call for a visit. So we can select this here. This vendor provides us remote call support. Or this vendor makes a visit call for us. Goes to our Bihar and makes a call to the client. Does it provide technical support or logistic? We can select that here. For example, if it is a visit, then it will be a visit. Logistic means if we are purchasing a material supply, then it will come. This is also not a mandatory parameter. Who is managing this vendor from our team, we can enter that. If there is any code of this vendor, we can enter that. In which currency do we deal with this vendor? We can select that currency from here. And here, system captures its latitude and longitude. It is captured on the basis of PIN code and address. Internal remark, we can enter internal remark related to this vendor. This is ASP company. ASP company means authorized service provider. This vendor is our authorized service provider, so we will click on it. We can flag it. Reporting tag, if you want to put any reporting tag, which you have entered in the master. You can select that from here, so that you can go ahead and take up the report. As soon as I saved it, my vendor was created. And I put a contact detail here of that vendor. So the contact detail also went under that vendor. So here you will see the message that record edit successfully and our vendor is created. If there are multiple employees of this vendor, which we have to add. To add that, we have to right-click, go to Edit. When I click on Edit, the basic form of the vendor will open, which we had just filled. Business area, which business it deals in, we can capture that information. Like it works on storage, so what it does sales, rentals, or service. We can tick it here, this information remains in our database, which vendor deals in which product. We can put the bank detail of that vendor in the bank. Whenever we make its PO, when we make a purchase order, its bank details will be captured. And our accounts team should also know what is the bank detail of this vendor. While making the payment, it will be easy for the accounts team. Contact, we can add all the contacts related to this vendor. I just created a vendor, the contact entered in the vendor shall automatically come here. When I click on the right-hand side plus, a pop-up will open here, where I can enter the name of another person of that vendor. Male, female, the last name, I can put that. The work email ID, here I have put the email ID. Here, whatever will be the contact detail, what is the escalation level, I can define the escalation level here. And report to, this vendor person reports to his team leader, so the contact details that was entered can be put here. Moment I submit this, it will be saved. If I have to capture more information on this, then I have to remove the checkmark from the only show required field. Removed checkmark, more fields will open, the designation, the department, office number, fax number, LinkedIn URL, visiting card, we can capture all these information. Once I save this, my vendor contact is created. In this way, we can create multiple contacts. I refresh this page, the vendor contact detail will come there. You can add unlimited contacts in a vendor. Thank you.